Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Chalk-Off Arena. This is day number 6 of the 33rd U.S. Open 9-Ball Championships. Our feature matchup for your viewing pleasure. Sponsored by JSY Transportation, former winner of the Asian Open. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome, please, from the Republic of the Philippines, Mr. Warren Kiamco. Thank you. And his opponent is currently marketing a new product. It's called Extreme Focus. Also a former U.S. Open 9-Ball champion. He's from Houston, Texas, known as the Rocket. A warm welcome, please, for Mr. Rodney Morris, the Rocket. Yeah. And gentlemen, you may lag for the first break. Jenny, thank you.
Scott Sweating Smith beside Jenny out there. And the lag, the all-important lag, Rodney Morris, Warren Kiamco. And we'll let Scott let you know how this turns out.
Mr. Kiamco wins the lag.
And that didn't take long. Warren Kiamco will be breaking the race to 11 to stay alive. This is loser's side matchup. Only 6 remain. 238 started out. And we're down to the final 6. Jenny DeVito. Letting everybody know rack number 1 is about to commence. Rocket having a little bit of trouble getting these balls to stick.
Same thing over there with Archer.
Yes, we have Johnny Archer and Corey Deuel on an outside table, and we will keep you abreast of the score there. Tale of 2 cities here, really. Well, 2 countries. This Kiamco just wants Morris to once again. Yeah, they want somebody else to rack. Rodney doesn't want to get flustered trying to rack the balls.
Where are you, Scott or Kenny?
Well, they're looking for someone to rack the balls. And you know something, I completely agree. I don't think that a player should have to be, put to the test to rack the balls.
You're right.
Let one of the officials rack them.
You're right.
That's why they get paid the big bucks.
Well, it looks like Barry's going to take the job.
Barry Berman, founder, promoter, room owner.
I'm surprised.
And now rack boy.
I'm surprised at him racking the balls because he is camera shy. Okay, let's check it.
Well, Warren likes it. And he's milking it. Rack number 1. The race to 11, Kiamco and Rodney Morris. Cue ball. Well, he's made, what did he make? 4 balls off the break.
4 balls, and he doesn't need the bridge.
Wow, what a break that was.
Yeah, well, look where he is.
Kiamco comes here by virtue of some wins strung together. 11-3 over Tony Chohan. 11-3 followed that up with a win over the reigning world champion Daryl Peach. And then an 11-10 win over Liban Cortez. Rodney Morris, he just came off a defeat at the hands of Ronnie Elcano.
Did he two-rail it? He two-railed it. Nice shot.
Well, I wonder if that's the way things are going to go.
Yeah.
4 balls off the break and a fluke on the 1. Kiamco's going to have to settle himself down.
Yeah, I think 4 balls on the break is the most so far. What's the 8 look like? Does it go in the side?
Well, one thing, he didn't come and have a look at it before he played this 3 because he may have played a little different angle on the 6, Danny.
Right.
A little careless.
Right, right. If the 6 doesn't go and it's froze on the point, he would have liked an angle on the 6 to hit that 8. But he doesn't have that, so I don't like his end of shooting the 8 down the corner, but he should have checked this out before he shot that last ball. You're right. Look where the ball is. what do you do here? I don't know if he can get it past the point, shooting it up the corner.
This is the type
Oh,
of shot
yes,
that
it
you can
goes.
slam. Can you slam it in and kind of
Right.
push it past that point?
Right. Push the rubber in. I don't like his end of this. Oh, I don't see this ball going, but there is like a trick shot that you can force this right through the point. But I don't think this is where you got to be. You going to try to cut it inside? Well, if it goes, everything's easy, and he was right. He was.
He knew what he was doing all the time.
He did, yeah.
We were just trying to guess and complicate things up here.
But he knew.
Just looking for the rake. And Kiamco's played a bit of snooker. And you can tell the way he lines up with the rest, or the rake. He looks pretty good, doesn't he?
Sure does. Well, he's not very tall.
9 down. Warren Kiamco opens his account here in the race to 11. 1-0 over Rodney Morris. Yeah, they don't want Barry running around the table. He can rack the balls, but that's all we want him to do. And Warren Kiamco with a solid first rack. Great break. And the fluke on the 1 laid the foundation for victory in that opening rack.
Well, he's got to remember to knock a beat over there, because he does have 1.
And Barry owns Q-Masters here in Virginia Beach, so he knows about racking balls, and he knows what these players look for, too. He's probably a pretty handy player himself, Danny.
I don't think so. I don't think he plays that well, really.
No, he just said the one split. I said that Rodney Morris had come off that loss to Alcano. That was 11-7, the final score there. An identical score that Mika Immonen beat Johnny Archer in the other A-side matchup, or winner's side matchup.
Barry's having trouble racking.
Well, Rodney had trouble racking. And I'm not too sure Barry's going to want to stick around and do this job if it's tough.
Scott Smith, where are you now that we need you?
This table was racking okay before, and then later in the week it started to get pretty tricky, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Barry can't do everything. Okay.
Well, Rodney just trying to help out.
Yeah.
But they really want to get someone else in there racking the balls.
Yeah, we need Scott or Kenny. You know, they were racking yesterday with every table going. Now there's only one other table going, so there should be no problem. Okay, Rodney said it's okay now.
Well, Warren's going to have a look, though, just to be safe. And that isn't near as attentive a look as we've seen, Danny, in the past. Rack number 2. And Warren Kiamco from the Philippines, Rodney Morris from the United States of America. 1-0 to Kiamco. And he's given Morris a perfect shot at the 1.
Yeah.
The only problem ball is the red 3.
Yeah, he has to do some fancy footwork to get onto 3. Don't want to play a combination, I don't think. So he's trying to figure out where he wants to get on the 2 to get to the 3. I don't think, well, he did all right. I don't know what you're going to do with the 3, do you?
Well, unless he plays a combination onto the 5, but you can see that those aren't set into that corner
No.
pocket.
No, they're not dead on. He can play for a bank. But it's not a Mickey Mouse run out here. He's got work. Well,
He's not going to be playing any combinations now.
no, and maybe not even a bank. He's a little off angle on the bank. He's going to be far away from the 4 if he does bank it. Therefore, he's banking at this. Not only is he banking at it, he knocked it in and got perfect.
What a shot. What a shot from Rodney Morris. They call him the Rocket, and you just got an example why
Yeah, that was a great shot.
this guy fires.
Plays pretty fast, too.
When he gets motoring, he is a handful for anybody. You get a terrific 11-10 win over Danny Harriman from 10-4. He trailed in that match. That was on day 1. Our first televised match here. Came back to win that 11-10. Then he took out Earl Strickland 11-4. When I say took out, knocked him to the losers bracket 11-4. That was early action, I think day 3. And then when there were 8 players left on the A side, 10-7 he trailed. Or sorry, 11-10. He ended up beating Thorsten Homan, but he was down 8-4 at one stage in that match and came back
Well,
to
he got a
squeak
little-
out 11-10, Danny.
Yeah. Yeah. On this table's been good to him. He never gets ahead on it, though, but he's not going to get way behind this time. It looks like he's got a shot on the, although being left-handed, he's got a reach. Yeah, he's got a little bit of a reach here. Didn't hurt him none.
Gets the 9, and it's a 1-1 score from the Chalk-Off Arena, the 33rd U.S. Open. Morris and Kiamco, 1 apiece. And how about an update on Johnny Archer and Corey Deuel? They kicked off a few minutes ago, and it's the Scorpion. 1-0 in front there, and he is at the table looking pretty good in the second rack. So good chance for a 2-0 lead to Archer over Corey Deuel. And that as well, a losers bracket matchup. So the losers of these 2 matches that are taking place right now, pack their bags. Rack number 3, 1-1. Wing ball in. He needs
Where are
that
you,
one
Juan?
to sit pretty.
No shot. No. Here we go. Where do you push? Who do you tie up? I don't see anywhere to go, but yeah, he doesn't have anywhere to go. What do you do here? I'll tell you what I do here if you want to hear it. I think you got to push somewhere out here. So when your opponent says shoot, you come off here and off this edge and fly long again, and this ball might bank out somewhere.
Well, he's pushed into a full ball snooker. So again, it's the same philosophy as yours, Danny, because it's still a kick shot.
It's a kick shot, and he's got two
Just
rail
from a
kick.
different area, but same tactics.
Yeah, he's going to kick. Very good shot.
Kiamco, one of the lesser known of the Philippine stars, but he's put a few air miles onto his card as well. Spent a little time in Canada. I remember him coming through Toronto one time, and he was gambling with a few of the top players up north of the border. And he spent a lot of time on American soil. He's an Asian Open champion.
Well, he's in the final 6, so he has to be playing pretty well.
Oh, he's tidy, no doubt about that one.
There he goes. Great shot. That's a great shot.
And that's a good one, too. Now, does he have the angle on the 3 to drop onto the 4?
It looks a little.
Now, if I told you Warren Kiamco was 48, you'd probably say, yeah, well, he could be, but that's one thing about the Filipinos. You never really know how old they are. He's actually 38 years of age.
Yep.
A weathered 38.
Of course, of all the Filipinos competing, Jose Perica, I believe, is the oldest, 59.
That's right, Danny. Well, Kiamco not happy with that effort.
It was a one-stroke miss.
But he can't get up table. The 8 takes away the natural path for the cue ball.
Well, he might be able to go 2 rails off the 8. Well, 1 rail. You're right. It was like a self-defense shot because he couldn't get to the 5 ball. Now what do you do now that you pocketed that? He's going to go 2 rails, try to get behind the 7 and 8. He did it.
He's got good speed with the 5.
No.
Where's the cue ball?
Not quite.
Yeah,
Not
he was
quite.
willing that white over, and it just didn't obey.
Okay, Jim. I like playing for the bank on the 7 because where the 8 is, get straight in on the bank and you're fine. Right? What are you going to do here?
I think you're right, 100%. And
Play for the bank.
if this 7 doesn't go into the side, and he's having a look at it, it's a very sharp angle into that side pocket. I think you're right, Danny. I think the value is in the side bank.
Well, he is close enough to the 7 maybe to trickle it in the side. Well, we'll tell by the speed he shoots what he's doing.
Well, he's playing
he's
the 7
gonna
into the
shoot it
side.
inside.
There must be a little more pocket there than our camera angle.
Well, the thing is, you could shoot it soft because of where the 8 is. If you had to go somewhere else, you'd have to do something else. He's okay.
Oh, that went in
Yep.
easy.
Yep.
Didn't look like there was much pocket there, but that was a good shot, and he maintained an angle on the 8 to get across for the 9 next. Some good shooting from Warren Kiamco, and that's the reason he's once again 1 in front, 2-1 over Rodney Morris. And Johnny Archer looking good against Corey Duell. Got a thin cut on the 3, but he's 2-0 ahead of Duell. And a chance to go further in front with some good shots if he can pull this 3 out. And I confirm he knocked that in. And Warren Kiamco, rack number 4 here. He's 2-1 in front. He hasn't marked it yet, though.
No, he's laxed about marking.
There you can see, still 1-1 on that scoreboard. Got that 9 moving, but nothing else.
But the last ball rolling got in front of the 1. He may have a bank, but I doubt it.
He can just see enough of this 1.
Yeah,
But he can't, don't think he can bank it, Danny.
No,
But
no, he can't.
I mean, this is tough. The safe isn't easy either. He may have to push with this.
Oh, I don't know about the push. Whatever you're going to push to, you might as well do right here. Yeah. Oh, he didn't want to run into that ball.
He may wish as he pushed.
Now, he wanted to miss that ball and go upstream, but he ran into it and left a short shot. Whether it's a cut or not,
Doesn't look
we'll
like the
find
same
out.
Morris that we saw earlier in the week, though, that was bringing all that emotion and that positive walk, that confidence. Just finished winning the World Cup of Pool in Holland with Shane Van Boning. They beat the Philippines in that one. Well, he's locked another Filipino here.
well, don't forget he just lost his last match. That might knock a little bit of his positive attitude away. Because it looked like for a while he couldn't lose no matter what the score was. Now he's on the loser side.
Good shot.
Perfect.
If anything, he may be too good, a little too straight. A lot of control there with that one. Might have to take the long forward, just stop it dead. If he is straight, that's really his only option.
Yeah, he'll have to come back a little bit. I think stopping dead to 6 will get him. I think he has to come back about 6 inches. Well, he wanted to get closer. He got closer, but he's got a little tougher shot now because of that. Less of a cut if he would have stopped right over where you said. Now it's tricky.
Johnny Archer is 3-0 ahead. He's grabbed the first 3 racks against Corey Deuel.
Good shot. He was satisfied to take a long shot. He didn't try to get closer. But if he makes this, he'll be all right on the 6. No good.
He was shaking his head before he shot that. It was almost like he was carrying some negative thoughts with him, some baggage, and he brought it to the shot on the 5.
Well, if he thought he was going to miss it, he was right. Morris is happy to be getting up with this kind of layout. What do you do here? You play for the corner or the side?
I think you play for the corner. I think it's just a little easier. Rodney's going to drop onto it to the corner, but maybe just off angle, so he's going to have to draw over to the left-hand side and back over.
Yeah, I don't see any problem, but, you know, with his stroke. Good shot.
So exchanging racks here in the early going. And it was Morris's turn. 2-2. Rodney Morris, Warren Kiamco.
Race to 9.
Keeps getting shorter. And I'm not talking about her dress.
It's pretty short. Has she been here all night? I haven't noticed.
Well, they've got the measure of the rack now, it seems, Danny. Everything locking into place. And Rodney Morris, rack number 5. The Rocket wants to take this rack apart. 2-2 the score.
Cue ball. That's not what you want to do. He made the 1. He made another ball. And meanwhile, Kiamco's got ball in hand with a pretty good layout. Everything's out in the open. That's a no-no. You can't scratch on the break. Whatever you do, control that cue ball on the break, because you're just about dead when you go in the hole.
Yeah, Morris hasn't got the measure of the break yet, and he's played a few matches on this table. So he's going to have to change his plan of attack. Plenty of angle on this 5, so he can just slide over, make the 7 as easy as possible. The 8 hanging over the jaws of the top right corner. That was a real character building win, Kiamco's match. Just preceding this one against Liban Corteza, 11-10. But it was Corteza with the first chance, wasn't it, Danny?
Yeah. Hill, he missed the 3, a pretty easy shot. And Kiamco got up and dusted him off.
One thing that seems to be a trademark of the Filipino players, though, is no matter how much pressure you put them under, their facial expression, their mannerisms, their rhythm never changes. And Warren Kiamco replies. 3-2 he leads. He's got the break to come in rack number 6.
Well, Archer won another one over there.
Two former U.S. Open champions on that table, 1999. Johnny Archer won it, 2001, Corey Deuel. And here in the Chalk-Off Arena, we've got one former U.S. Open champion, 1996, Rodney Morris. And Warren Kiamco is looking to put this title on his resume. Rack number 6, he's 3-2 in front.
Cue ball.
And he repays Rodney Morris's favor in the last rack.
Well, where does the 2 go? Does it go in this corner pocket where the 6 is? Or where the, I'm sorry, where the 4 is? I think it does, and he's going to have an excellent chance to get there.
Good speed on
corner.
that cue ball.
Corner pocket, he can go to the 3 pretty easily.
Yeah, he'll draw this. Just draw back for the 3 to the bottom left.
4 is right nearby. Uh-oh. Never a doubt.
Only the speed allowing that pocket to accept the 2. Oh, Morris is using all of the pockets, certainly in his last 2 shots. And a good one here from the 4 to the 5.
He's going to
The
draw the ball.
the hard work should have been done.
Yep, it is. He's got an angle on this ball. I think he can go to the 6 in the side.
Some notable omissions from the U.S. Open this year. Alex Pagulayan, a former winner. Efren Reyes, a former winner. Dennis Orcolo, one of the top Filipinos. They've Marlon Manalo, another one. They've all had to play in a Guinness event back in Asia. They were committed, and as much as they would have liked to have been here, couldn't make the trip. A few of the players here pretty happy about that. And Rodney Morris eyeing up the 9 to once again keep the exchange in order. It's his turn. And the first 6 racks have been split. 3 apiece. Warren Kiamco from the Philippines, Rodney Morris from America. And Jenny DeVito from Venus.
From Venus? She's got all of her arms.
Well, that's Venus de Milo.
Yeah. She alternates. She goes counterclockwise. She goes clockwise. Just not to bore anybody.
Three apiece. Rack number 7. Neither one able to put any distance between the other. One into the side.
He's got a shot on the 2.
And I think the 8 passes the 9 into the corner pocket.
Yeah, I believe so.
Rodney's just coming to have a look right now. But he's got a shot at the 2, as you said, Danny. The 3 and 4 top end of the table. Made 2 balls off that break.
Yeah, I don't see any big problems here.
And Morris hasn't been in front in this match yet.
Well, he's in danger of doing so right now.
No, that wasn't his best effort.
Yeah, he got on the rail first of all. Can he get by the side? shooting this pink ball in the corner. It looks like the cue ball is going dangerously close to the side, doesn't it? Oh, he's going to stroke it a little. Oh, it was close, but no cigar.
Made that look easy.
Yep.
Good speed on the cue ball. And he's already had a look just to confirm that 8 does pass, so.
Two rails to the 8. Even one rail. Well, there's a 2-railer.
And nothing standing between Rodney Morris and a 4-3 lead now. And he's starting to get that back arm greased, looking a lot more relaxed. And that's why these balls are finding pockets. 4-3, Morris in front of Kiamco now, and with the break in rack number 8. And Johnny Archer 4-0 in front of Corey Duell. So a comfortable lead early in that match for the Scorpion.
Quick look, rack's okay.
Rack number 8, 4-3, Rodney Morris in front.
Something fell.
Wing ball, and he's got a shot at the 1, but the 5 is the problem. Down at the bottom, married to the 9 ball.
Does he have a billiard?
That might offer a billiard,
Yep.
Danny.
Yep,
You
it
might be
looks like-
right.
Might be.
He'll get the 1, 2 out of play, and then he'll start eyeing up the 3 and the angle on the 4. If there's a billiard on offer, then Morris will start looking at it here pretty quick.
Well, if he doesn't have a billiard, he certainly will have a shot to hit him off the 4. Pretty good. Well, now here comes, he got a little funny here. I don't know if he can keep the angle on the 4 to hit those balls, but again, he might have the billiard. Well, he's hesitating, so it must not be obvious. Yeah, he doesn't like where he got. He hit him now. He took a chance. He's got a shot, but I don't know if he can get back to the 5 from here. Yeah, he got funny here.
He's going to come with a shot here. He's going to have to show something.
He's going to draw at 1 rail. Yeah, he's going to draw his wall at 1 rail. Well, he's going to get away with it. Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, he does have a bank.
I think Warren will take this bank because it does give him position to the 5. He can just draw a little bit. He's just standing back to see the angle.
Looks straight in.
Looks dead on.
Well, it was straight in. However, he hit it with a bad stroke. He didn't feel confident about that bank. He jumped right up in the middle of the stroke. Big shot here. He can go 2 cushions. He's going to have to come with a good stroke. High ball, maybe a hair right-hand English. Stroke the heck out of it.
Oh, what a shot.
Stroke what?
Thump that in with authority. Great shot from Rodney Morris there.
Yeah, and he's got an angle to get off the cushion. The rest of it is a road map. Go into the rail with a little bit of right-hand English. Easy shot on the 8.
Third rack in succession falls to Rodney Morris. And now 2 racks clear, 5-3 over Warren Kiamco.
That didn't take very long. Pretty girl, but I think she's a little chubby.
Rodney the Rocket Morris. 5-3 in front from the Chalk-Off Arena. The 33rd U.S. Open. He breaks the wing ball down, one into the side.
No shot.
Well, this isn't bad. He may have a billiard here.
Okay.
Billiard or a bank.
Well, he has the billiard, but you got to control the 2 also, and that 4 is in the way of the long shot down the corner. He has a bank too, I believe. I like the bank here. You're going to the 4.
Bank gives a lot better positional value, doesn't
yeah,
it?
Yeah, it looks pretty easy. He made it.
And you even heard Rodney.
Yeah.
Now he's got to be careful. Every match he's played that we've seen here, he's been down. He was even down to Earl Strickland early. He ended up winning that match 11-4, but I think he was down 4-2.
Yeah, he's
rattled
not
off
used
9 in a row. He's not used to fighting from the front end.
No. He could get laxed. Well, he'd like to get real laxed. Oh, that's a little bit off. It's okay. You'd rather be shooting, but he rushed that shot. Is he going to go all the way up and hit the rail or roll it in and take the shot on the 9?
A little careless. He shot, again, he shot that preceding ball just a little faster, and just a little more attention needed to be paid to this. That's a good recovery. For 6-3. And that's your score. 6-3, Rodney Morris. 4 in a row now, leading Warren Kiamco.
Morris 6, Kiamco 3, table 4, duel 1, Archer 4.
(4-1). Johnny Archer in command over Corey Duell. Duell takes his first rack. And that is Buddy. Buddy Berman, Barry's youngest.
He fell asleep in a match like this. Oh, boy.
Rack number 10.
Side pocket.
1-6, everything falling. And look at the shot at the 2.
Oh, my God.
Rodney Morris is starting to get the measure of the break, and that's going to make it a very short evening for Warren Kiamco.
He's playing 6-ball right now.
Well, not a very good shot there. Again, you know, that was the key shot.
Yeah.
If he dropped onto the 3.
Well, I like to tell people throughout the game, you're better off shooting too hard or too easy. In that case, he would have been better off overshooting.
But even how quick he's played it, should have just taken a little bit more time and just settled himself into exactly what he was trying to do.
Well, what do we do here? Is he going to bank at this? No, he's going to play safe, long, and try to keep the 8 in the way yet.
I'm not sure. I think this ball goes.
It does. He's got a pocket. He's got a pocket. Great player, Rodney, but sometimes he rushes.
And Kiamco hasn't had a chance the last 4 racks. Morris has strung 4 in a row together. So pretty important that he replies here too. Because this was a bit lax from Rodney.
Uh-oh,
that's not the reply he was looking for.
No.
You know what that is? That's a result of being sat in your chair for 4 racks.
Yeah. I'm not going to be that generous. You could sit there for 2 hours and you're not supposed to miss that one. I hate to be cruel, but these are champions, Jimmy.
You're not wrong, Danny.
Yeah.
Just getting a little closer to the 9. He needs it for 7-3. And down it goes. 5 in a row, courtesy of a bad miss from Warren Kiamco in this one, but it's a 7-3 lead to Rodney Morris.
Now, bar 7, Kiamco 3.
The Chalk-Off Arena has brought drama already in this year's Open. And 7-3, the lead.
Keeps making the 1 ball in the side. He found that break.
Yeah, rack number 11 here.
Got no problem here. Look at 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they're a road map. Oh, there goes the road map. You know, it's amazing. That is
Some
amazing.
errors are creeping in. It's really down to Warren Kiamco to try and capitalize on them.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's been a long week, and the players could be getting a little bit worn out.
Got a nice angle on the 3. The 4 is over the right-hand side, spinning it off the 2 cushions.
Yeah, roll this in, you're fine.
The winner of this match will play the winner of the Archer duel match.
Yeah, to take the loser's side.
And will be assured of no worse than 4th place. So there's probably a little money on
Oh, yeah.
the line as well.
4th place is paying pretty well. You can have lunch in Paris.
And this is a much better performance from Warren Kiamco, and you just get the feeling that he needed this. 9 down, 7-4. Kiamco with the break to come in rack number 12.
Kiamco wins game 11, trails 4 games to 7.
Jenny DeVito.
Seven to 3 and
7-4 now. A 7-4 lead to Rodney Morris.
7 to 4, and Rodney gave that one away.
Warren Kiamco with the break. Rack number 12. From the conference center here in Chesapeake, the cut break. Not really with any conviction, but he's lost that cue ball in the right area of the table if you're not going to make a ball.
Yeah.
And that is a total eclipse to the 1.
Okay, here we come with the pushes now. And where
The
do you
shot that
push?
my colleague can't stand. Don't like the push, Danny.
Well, I don't know. That's just testing the guy. What do you do here, Jim? You give it back? Or you shoot straight on and try to put it on the end rail behind something?
If I was shooting, I'd definitely have Morris come back. That's what Kiamco's doing.
Yeah. Morris tried to bluff him and he didn't go for it. Very intelligent shot, kicking it rather than cutting it. Left a shot, but I don't know
He has, and the
about
cue ball. If
position.
he goes for the 1, looks like the cue ball is going to go straight into the 4 or near it.
Well, Kiamco disappeared. Oh no, there he is. He's behind the boom. Gonna roll this in? Yes, he is.
Off the 2. Oh, not the intended shot. He'll take it.
How do you get to the 3 here? He can cut this in, but I don't know if he can get to the 3.
And I think he's got to try and play a good aggressive safety off this 2.
Yeah, I believe that. There's no way to get to the 3 if he pockets the 2. Well, he came dangerously close to going in that pocket, didn't he? He left an edge on the 2, which is welcome to Morris. I think he can cut this and maybe go all the way back behind the 3. I don't know. It depends how thin it is. I think he can hit a third of the ball. I think he can go back behind the 3 or even hit it fuller than that. Well, he at least left it on the end rail.
Yeah, and it's very tough to knock this 2 in and get back down for the 3.
Yeah.
Again, a shot that you really, no value in taking on. The rewards just aren't there.
No. Yeah. Don't shoot tough shots with tough positions. Look to play safe. Well, he tried to make it. Played safe.
Johnny Archer still in control with that match against Corey Duell. Got the handcuffs on Corey in this one early in the 6th rack, a 4-1 lead to Archer. And that's going to bring Kiamco out of his chair, and nothing finding the safe end of the table. So everything's still in the open here for Warren.
That shot didn't look very graceful.
He plays some shots. He's so instinctive, Morris. I think, you know, we can almost put it down to carelessness with some shots, but you never know.
But he's careless on others and makes them. So that's just his style. He does a lot of one-stroking. Pointing for the 9.
3-9.
Unusual.
Considering
real
everything
good.
was in the open, but yeah, he's perfect to get back to 7-5. First time in the match, Warren Kiamco has put 2 together, and 7-5 is confirmed here at the Conference Center. He will break in rack 13.
Trails 5 games to 7.
Well, they like the way she plays.
.38-year-old Warren Kiamco. Got a birthday coming up. Breaks. Rack number 13. Wing ball down, but that 1's at the wrong end of the table. Every time he's broken, Danny, he's brought the cue ball forward.
No good.
It's never a formula for success in 9-ball, is it?
Plus the 1, if it doesn't go on the side, winds up on the end rail.
And he's pushing.
Mr. Archer leads
He's
5
trying to
games
tie up
1.
a ball, but I don't think he
I don't
did
think
that.
he's done a very good job. He's left a 3-5 combination.
Yeah, what do you do here? You give it back to him? You see a good safe here? I think you got to give it back.
Yeah, I'd bring him out of his chair to shoot this again, too.
Rodney,
Rodney can't shoot this.
Yeah, take it back, he said. Take it back. Take it all the way back. Now what? Hit it straight on, try to go behind the 2.
Yeah, I might just play side cushion, side cushion. He's using the
What
2.
he did, he put it behind the 2.
Yeah, that's a pretty good shot. Pretty good shot from Warren. Nice control of that cue ball.
I think he can kick 1 rail and hit it, but then everything's opening. Yeah, he's gonna.
Well, now the 3 and 5 are definitely tied up.
Yeah. He left a shot, but forget about that because you're not getting to the 2.
Some cat and mouse being played here by Kiamco and Morris.
Yeah, you're going to have a lot of it, I believe. He overcut it on purpose. Left the 1.
This is a chance for Rodney. The 3 ball is still the key ball in this rack. There may even be a possibility of a billiard on that 3 to the 5.
It looks like it. Unless the 3 is frozen. If the 3 is frozen on the rail, it's going to bounce up and hit the cue ball real quick. If he goes for the... He can get there now. We're going to find out shortly.
This is the key shot. If that billiard is available, Rodney wants to lay just as close to this bottom cushion as possible, and that's what he's trying to do. I think there is a billiard here.
Yeah.
A thin clip on the 3, very thin clip on the 3 to try and make the 5 into the corner.
Well, is the 3 frozen?
No, it's not. You can see some space there.
Because if it's frozen, it's going to bounce off immediately and hit the 5 before he billiards it.
And Barry Berman, our promoter, / founder, / rack boy, and now / referee. And he gets the 9, or sorry, the 5. Good hit. Barry Berman acknowledges that. We knew that from up here, Danny.
Yeah, we could have called it. Barry also does weddings, marriages, divorces. He
and
cut
what a
it
recovery there. Great shot.
Yeah.
And the crowd, a very knowledgeable crowd here in attendance. They understand the significance of that. To keep the momentum, Morris had to slice that 3 in.
Pretty good crowd, too. He's got to come back. Play the 8 in the side. He's got to get there some way. Well, you don't want to. Okay, shoot the ball in the corner, I guess.
Keep it simple.
Yeah, I would try to get to the side pocket, but that's why I'm up here doing commentary.
And this was a terrific finish from Rodney Morris. If he gets this 9, listen to the applause. Yeah, that was a good one, and they knew it. Kiamco was starting to come back at him, and Morris staves it off. 8-5, 3 away from booking a date with either Johnny Archer or Corey Deuel.
Yeah, Rodney wasn't happy when he hit that 9. I think he thought he didn't hit it real well because he shook his head right after he hit it. It went in through one part of the pocket.
Rack number 14, 8-5, Morris's lead. From the Chalkoff Arena, the 33rd U.S. Open Championship, and that 1 is not going to get to the pocket as he covered it.
Yeah, it was.
There's your pro rating, 877, so pretty tidy lead by Rodney Morris in that department as well.
Yeah, it's indicative of the score.
And we've just had confirmation that Archer is now 6-1 up on Corey Deuel.
Okay, here's the 1 pocket shot. I'm not going to have time to point it out, but I think you hit the end. Well, he's going to hop. I don't care for this. This cue ball might wind up on the floor. Oh, what a shot. I like it better.
Great shot from Kiamco.
I like it better. That was really super.
And that hit the 1 flush. I think that's why the cue ball was parked.
Yeah.
Just perfect control, perfect speed.
Perfect.
And a good shot on the 2 to the bottom left, and it'll forged an opening.
Oh my God.
The
He
speed.
made a great shot.
The speed kept it out. He can't believe it. He thought he made it.
Well,
Softer, that was definitely in.
Also hitting it into the rail kept it out. But you're right, softer it would go. But he didn't feel like he can stop the cue ball hitting it softer. At any rate, he made a great shot on the 1, and then he gave it right away with the 2. Okay, Rodney's got to fall on this 3 ball, and I don't see any other problems. Hate to make it sound easy for you people out there, but these are the best players in the world. Well, he drew it close. He got real close.
He's in good shape. This 4 will pass the 7 to the bottom right corner. So Rodney just keeps the cue ball in the middle of the table, and Kiamco slouches a little more in his chair. Don't want to get too comfortable in those chairs.
Yeah, you might get used to it.
The idea is to, be on your feet a little more.
Yeah.
Is he
7 ball.
No, it's not there.
Oh, he didn't make it. Well, we're getting careless here. But like I said, it could be, it's a long week. They could be getting a little bit wore out. Rodney's missed some pretty easy shots this match.
He hasn't been near as convincing as in other performances on this main table.
That's because he's not behind. Every time he got behind, he played super.
You could be right.
Yeah, he's not used to being ahead. Of course, I'm kidding. You'd rather be ahead. What's this, Kiamco says? Kiamco, there he goes. He's got a shot on the 6. Could he miss the 9? Not that it matters.
He's played a shot already earlier with the rake. Looked pretty comfortable. Nothing fancy, just takes the long 7.
Well, that's because the 7's hanging. He said, well, I can do it. I still like getting close when they're hanging because you got better control to the next ball. But he had no choice. Where you going? Well, he got on the 50-yard line. You cut it inside or bank it?
I think he'll cut this in.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
He just about missed it.
He overcut it a little. He wanted to hit it on the thin side, really.
But he stays on course. Pulls 1 back. Kiamco still trailing by 2 racks. It's 8-6 now.
No flash for block please. Kiamco now trails 6 games to 8. Dual trails 6 games to 2. No flash, please.
Warren Kiamco from the Philippines, the Asian Open champion. In the 33rd U.S. Open Championship, he trails Rodney Morse 8-6. He breaks. And a ball down, 4 ball in the side. Does the 1 pass to the bottom left corner. It certainly goes to the bottom right.
Well, it does go there. Can he get to the 2 shooting it there?
He's gone for discretion, just trying to lay that cue ball behind cover. Pretty good effort, really. He's again forcing the issue.
Kick it in. He's going to kick for sure. Got to hit it, whatever happens. Well, he didn't snooker him.
Nice and close to the 1. He should be able to guide that cue ball into whatever area of the table he desires. Try and feather it behind the 6.
That's what he did.
What a touch.
Dirty shot.
What a touch. And this isn't that easy. That 5 and the 9 in the middle of the table, they take the easy 1 cushion escape away. Well, Morris just going to tie something up here.
They're all pretty tied up.
Oh, that wasn't his best effort.
No,
he just
he
played it a
didn't.
little too hard. Ball in hand for Kiamco.
He didn't tie it up.
Just having a look at this, Danny, it looks like he's going to try the bank and run up for position to the 2.
Not a bad idea. No, he doesn't have to sell out if he misses, but he's not from Kentucky, but he played safe. Look at that.
There is the definition of safe.
Oh, boy.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure you could hit this one with about 10 tries.
Yeah, I don't like your
This
end
is
of-
murder. Now Rodney wishes that he would have tied up that 5 and 7 because everything is in the open.
Yeah, you're right. That would have assured him of getting back to the table.
Now watch this. This has got to be... Well, he tried to bend it. Not a bad idea, really, but that was always going to be tough.
Well,
And that's 2 fouls. Not that it's going to make any difference. 2 fouls that Morris is on. But everything is attainable here now for Warren Kiamco. Just a matter of controlling that cue ball. He's going to be able to give himself the desired angle on the 1.
well, he shot a little bit too easy. He's going to have some work to do. But I think he can go 1 rail between the balls, the 6 and the 8, get to the 3.
Some big wins in this tournament for Kiamco. An 11-3 win over the reigning WPA World 9-Ball champion from the UK, Daryl Peach. And then 11-10 over Levan Corteza, his countryman, en route to this match against Rodney Morris.
Okay, does he have anything in the path? He might have to go 3 rails underneath the 6. He can't go 1. That's what he did. 1, 2, 3. He got pretty good on it, and this is the ball that Rodney tried to tie up earlier in the rack, and he didn't quite do it. Yeah, we've seen a sharper Rodney Morris than this match.
It's the duel. Now trails 3 games to 6.
6-3. Johnny Archer still over Corey Duell. And it's starting to tight up here at the Chalk-Off Arena. Kiamco gets these last 3 colors, and he is going to be just 1 rack behind Rodney Morris. Wow, he hit that one nice. That was a very confident stroke. He's fighting back.
Yeah.
He's won 4 of the last 5 racks. Warren Kiamco just 1 rack away from Rodney Morris now. And with the break in number 16.
15 trails 8 games to 7. Morris 8, Kiamco 7.
Check the rack. Oh, the 1's off. He touched the ball. Are you allowed to do that? He touched the ball and pushed it into the rack.
I guess if your partner says it's okay.
Yeah.
Rack number 16, an 8-7 lead still to Rodney Morris, but the 4 rack lead he had earlier is evaporated.
1 on the side, not quite. He made something.
And this is still pretty good.
It's not bad.
He can draw this. Can he draw this to the side cushion and drop onto the 2?
It might be a little thin, and if you do that, you could very well go behind a 4. So I like going, I'll tell you, this is a little tricky, but I'll tell you what I like doing here. It looks like the off way, but cut this ball in here and go 1, 2 to here, and that gives him a cut on the 2. That's what he could do. I mean, that looks like a little safer than trying to go one rail to it, drawing it. You could snooker yourself. I like going 2 rails and cutting it in. So does he.
Well,
He played for the combine. My shot was good too, but this is all right. If he can control the 2. The 2 is going to cut and go up a little. Where's the cue ball going? He falls on the 2, he's going to have a good chance to tie up this match.
Yeah, it had to play it at speed, Danny, for the reason you said.
Mm-hmm.
Because the 2 was going to be going
Well, he has a shot.
towards the middle. But yeah, this is a toughie down the same pocket that is going to be inviting the 3 if he gets it.
Well, the thing about this is you might get too thin a hit on the 3 and you won't hold it for the 4. Let's see what he does. You want to get straight in on that 3 if you can.
He's made the 2,
but
he's going to be snookered on the 3 unless he's between. He's gone
he went
between
all
the colors.
way. Perfect.
Well, that's lucky.
Yeah, it is.
That's lucky. There's no way that he wanted to go there with a cue ball.
No, but he did it, and it's his inning. It's the rules. You make a ball, you got to keep shooting.
I've got a
Okay.
question for you while he continues on. If you win the lag, do you have to break?
No. In fact, I've seen Pat Fleming give up the break on the hill.
So even if you win a rack, you don't have to break.
No.
Even if you win a rack?
No, it's your choice.
It's your choice. Huh? Sometimes I've seen tables break very tough, and all of a sudden the
Well-
break isn't an advantage; it's a disadvantage.
Our great white leader, Pat Fleming, I've seen him give up the break on the hill. That
Well,
doesn't
no
mean
one
it
ever
was-
accused Pat of being too smart.
Yeah.
Good shot. Good recovery. I'm joking, of course, Pat. One of the
Yeah.
nicest guys you're going to meet in the sport.
Yeah.
And very astute. I have to say that.
And
He's
a new
listening.
Hall of Fame member.
Recently inducted into the BCA Billiard Hall of Fame. And this 9 to really put Morris under a little pressure now. And he's got it. And the score, 8-8. 3 in a row for Kiamco.
Well, now it's going to get dangerous, and his best might come out.
Let's give these guys a nice round. Come on.
And Corey Duell is fighting back against Johnny Archer.
And we're going to take a break.
Well, Rodney Morris and Warren Kiamco have made their way back to the arena. The score is 8-8, and that effectively means it is now a race to 3 to remain in this event. Both players on 1 loss. Warren Kiamco, rack number 17 to stay alive. A race to 3. Wing ball down. 2's going to be in the
gone.
corner. He is perfect on the 1, but can he get position to the 3?
Well, here's another one of those trick shots. I think he can shoot the 1 in the left-hand corner with right-hand English, hit the side rail, and that will straighten it out and go all the way down to the 3, I believe. You see the shot I'm talking about? Right-hand English, pop it in, and you might be able to go 2 rails to the 3. That's what he did, and he really over-stiffened it. I thought he'd go on the other side of the balls, but that was the shot.
That was some shot from Kiamco.
Yeah.
2 straight. He said it too good, if anything.
No, I think he's got a little bit of an angle where he can draw it and get to maybe the 4 in the side anyway. You could, well, he doesn't have a real lot of angle, but I think he can get to the 4 in the side. I think he can go 2 rails a little bit forward, even softly 1 rail. No, he did the 2-railer. Yeah, it looked like he could do that, and he got good on this. Just stop right there. and you got the 5, the 6 is out in the open. I'll tell you what, Rodney Morris let this guy in the match, and he might be sorry about that.
Couple careless shots for Morris.
Couple.
The midsection. Your mid-session part of this match, and really gave Kiamco a little bit of a chance.
Yeah, he was winning 8-5, and now he's going to go behind. What's this going to do? Boy, he played close. He got perfect, but he played a little bit too close. I like people to play close, but that's stretching it. He's perfect. He's going to get a good angle on the 8 to go to the 9. I like Kiamco from here. What a good pick, huh? I'd like to say hello to my good friend back here, Rocky McElroy. Spring Hill, Rocky's Billiards. No, what?
And the 9 down, Kiamco.
Capone's. I'm sorry, it's Capone's Billiards. I've been there. Good man,
Beautiful
good friend
room.
of the players.
But
He's
9-8 now, Warren Kiamco up on Rodney Morris.
Yeah. Capone's Billiards, Spring Hill.
Bring him in here when this racket's going.
Yeah, we're gonna call Rocky and have him say something. A very good friend of the players.
(9-8), Kiamco in front. The cut break has been so successful. This time it deserts him. And a chance. You can hear the fans trying to kind of exude Rodney Morris on. It's been a dry patch for him.
Here's my good
Kiamco has
friend,
won
Rocky.
6 of the last 7. And Rocky, welcome to the Combox.
Well, thank you.
I'll just straighten out that microphone for you. There you
Okay,
go.
all right.
You enjoying the action? I know Rodney
Yeah.
played in your room too, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Spoke very highly. I know we talked about it. I've never been down to the club. I've heard nothing but good things about it.
Oh,
But I know
thank
they've
you.
heard about it all over the world.
Oh, thank you. I think Rodney just got to settle down a little bit here.
Yeah, he's lost his way a bit.
Yeah, he's been doing that for the last year or so. He seems like he runs away with the match, and then he starts two-stroking balls a little bit. Then he settles back down.
Well, you will have seen him play an awful lot. He gets into that rhythm, and he gets that pace around the table. Can be very intimidating because he looks so casual. It's like he's out taking his dog for a walk, and meanwhile he's with each stroke he's throwing the dirt in on you.
Well, he's such a natural player. He's
By the way, Rocky plays pretty good himself.
used to. Now it's their turn. That's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to give them a chance to, reach their potential and make a good living doing it. And we all got to do a little bit of our share of it.
Oh,
There
that's
you
a
go.
bad
There's that
miss.
two-stroke I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
you called it, Rocky. That's exactly right. Just
I talk to him about it once in a while, and I said, when you get down there and you get ahead of these guys, you got to maybe take an extra stroke.
Well, there's been a couple
a little more
instances in
deliberate.
this match too, Rocky, that he's had. He should have taken a little bit more time.
Yeah, exactly.
It demanded a bit more attention, the shot, and he's just got down and played it. Almost looked like he was careless, but it's not really careless. It's just his rhythm.
Well, he's actually getting a little out of his rhythm and not getting that extra warm-up stroke in there.
And Kiamco's doing his very best to plant that one right in Rodney Morris's
Sure.
brain.
I mean, he gave him 4 racks, then he earned a rack, and now he gave him another one.
And And I can tell you that Corey Deuel has come back to 6-5 down to Johnny Archer. 6-1 it was at one stage.
Yeah, he's my house pro now, Corey Deuel.
Yeah, nothing but players there.
Yeah. Well, when Rodney moved to Texas and Corey moved in.
New sheriff in town.
Yeah.
8 into the side. This is looking very ominous for Rodney Morris.
Yeah, well, you can't never count him out, though, you know.
No, he's proved that. He came
Yeah.
back from a 10-4 deficit in his first
Yeah.
match. But this is going to get Kiamco to the hill, and he arrives. 10-8, Warren Kiamco over Rodney Morris. Rocky, thank you very much for stopping in and saying hi. And
all right, thank
one
you,
of these
guys.
days, I'm going to make my way down there. And say hi.
Appreciate it.
Say hi right in your room.
Thank you.
But Kiamco doing the business here. 10-8 over Rodney Morris.
Thank you, Rocky. You know, in that pool room, Capone's in Spring Hill, he's got a great restaurant. Got everything. It's a great business. Everybody loves him there.
Good food, always a
yeah.
big plus, isn't it, in a room?
I got stuck in a hurricane there a few years ago. Right? I stayed at his house, and we were in wind and rain. And we went to the pool room, right? We were the only two, but we went. Great room, great man.
Well, this is dire times for Morris right now. He's got to try and get himself into that patch, that mental area that he's found himself in a few times already in this tournament.
It's almost like the guy has to get on the hill before he bears down and the best comes out, but I really think he's a little wore out.
He was 7-3 up at one stage, Rodney. 4 racks clear. And looked like he was sailing, but that's when some of those unforced errors that Rocky had noted. And
yeah.
there you can see the pro rating. Kiamco just in front, and as is the score. But for the last time in the match, Warren Kiamco from the Philippines settles in to break. Rack number 19. And he's got the wing and the 9.
Oh, boy.
That was scary.
That was real scary.
But a chance, a glimmer of hope for the Rocket.
Yep. Right now he's hoping to get back to the table.
No, I'm not so sure if you're pushing here. I'm not so sure you don't get rid of that 9. You don't want any quick paths to the finish line.
Well, can
he kick at this and try and leave it safe? Can he get deep enough where he can spin it, hit that one right on the nose? I think this is worth a kick.
I think he can. I you know how I feel about that. It's better than pushing and giving your opponent a chance to do that. I think he could get in there and hit it very full, but he's not going to do that. This is not a good push. This is not a good push. Yep. I say bank the 1 at the 9 and stick your rock, and you're going to be behind the 2 and 4. I think that's what he's going to try. And he did. He just didn't get it by the 4. Oh, he got away with it.
Second prize. Fortune favors the brave.
Yeah, he can fan this, though, I think, and leave the cue ball long. You can hit the paint here, go one rail, maybe all the way behind the 4. Well, he was trying. This is good enough, though. There is no shot here.
Kiamco really hasn't done anything in the U.S. Open. This is his best performance by some stretch.
Yeah.
And he's not looking for it to end just here.
No, if he wins this match, he's assured of 4th place. Like you say, he hit it on the professional side, overcutting it, but he left the shot. I don't know if he can, if Kiamco can get to the 2 now, but he did leave a shot. I think you got to shoot it. I know you'd shoot it, Jimmy.
Well, no one accused me of being too smart.
You're a very brilliant man.
Oh, I wonder if he was banking this into the 9 and try and drag the cue ball behind the 3. That's exactly what he was doing.
How about it? He didn't make it, but he did the other part.
Yeah, he's got Rodney in trouble.
Part
And the jump
two.
cue is going to be coming out here, and you know something?
He better hit it.
And that cue ball, if he hits that right-hand side of that one as we look, that cue ball is going to be heading right down towards that 9.
Well, he better hit it because I see a 1-9 combination with ball in hand. Yeah, he's lining it up.
Look at that. There's your 9, the 1 and the 9. And listen to the crowd.
Listen to the...
The crowd will tell you what happened there. What a
but wait
shot.
A minute. You told us ahead of time.
10-9. Kiamco still in front.
You
but
predicted
Morris has the break in rack number 20.
Well, that'll fire him up a little.
Trails 10-9, center court.
But
Wow,
Jimmy, you
guys.
called that perfectly.
Rodney breaking. He's got to settle himself back down. Rack number 20. 10-9 he trails. The cut break. And
a
nothing
safe
there,
break.
but safe.
Okay, Kiamco has to think now. Where do you push this one?
What a shot that was from Rodney Morris in the last rack, though.
Unbelievable.
That brought the roof down.
Well, he heard you.
Even Corey Deuel and Johnny Archer on the outside, they had to stop their match.
Yeah. That was an exciting shot. Now,
Well, we saw Kiamco push when he had a kick, so there's no reason to think he's not going to be pushing here.
yeah, he got punished for that because he did have a good kick. Well, what you going to do here? You want me to draw a diagram?
Show us what you think.
I think that he can spin it past here off the ball and go towards the 9. I mean, it's far-fetched, but what do you do? There's no place to push. I like kicking at the edge of that 1. I think the cue ball is going towards the 9 if he could spin it over there. It's a little tough, but he's going to have to masse it. It's his shot, meanwhile. You got to do something.
Yeah, to say it's down to crunch time. Oh, worth another look, this
Here we
one.
go. This is the shot that...
This was the one that got us to 10-9.
Yep.
Watch it again. That cue ball right on the 9. Right
Perfect.
into the throat
Look
of the
at
corner.
Rodney.
Look at, pardon me, look at Rodney Morris.
That fired him up for sure.
And Archer, I think, just won that last rack over there. 7-5, and they're taking a break. Still a long ways to go in that one. Kiamco hasn't sorted out where to push. Well,
What was this?
he's left a chance. Can Rodney see enough of that 1? Warren didn't want to leave him enough of the 1.
I don't think he did. You know,
Very
he can
close.
hit it, but I don't think he can make it unless, well, you can't hop it because you lose the cue ball. He can spin it, but I don't think he wants to bet the game on
No,
that.
he's not, or the match.
Oh, I got to give it back to him here.
Yeah, if he can't see enough of that 1 to be able to
Give it back.
Put it into attack mode, guaranteed he'll bring Warren back. That's what he's done. So, Warren, what did you have in mind?
Yeah, you got to have a plan when you push out, unless you're bluffing. You know, you're teasing your opponent, but he's in a bad spot here. Yeah, he's not going to get away with it. He did leave a shot in the side, but there's a lot of balls in the way.
Dropped his cue. I think that was emphatic.
Yeah. How do you get back to the 2 here, Jimmy?
Well, you've got to miss the traffic. And
I
there's a
don't know how
lot
you
of
do
traffic. Now, he's the biggest space is between the 7 and the 4, just off center.
And that isn't a lot.
And that's not that big a space.
Well, whatever you do, make sure you can hit it. There's
He
the
found
spot. He found the
He
space.
found the gap. And listen to the crowd again. I'll
Great
tell you
shot.
what, that was terrific. He had a very small window, to bring that cue ball to, and he found it.
You call that? Maybe you can. Maybe you got a future as a coach, Jimmy. you call that. You call the other shot. Okay, he's got a shot at the.
And he's taking a little more time now, isn't he?
Yeah.
So you know something, Danny? When he gets to a spot where his back's against the wall, I think Rodney tends to dig deep and find that character that we all know he's got.
Yeah. Well, I like his end of this being hill-hill. This will be his third consecutive hill-hill match on this table. And of course, if he can get out here, hill-hill, your break, you're the favorite. Little twirl, perfect. Yeah, he's perfect here.
He's already won 2 matches in this event, 11-10. One over Danny Harriman, one over Thorsten Homan. Is he going to provide us with yet another?
Well, he's sure going to have a chance to do just that. Thank you. Oh boy, he almost didn't cut that.
He heard the cell phone. That cell phone's ringing, and Rodney was lining up that 8.
That's what he said thank you about?
That's exactly right. The 9 goes down, 2 in a row, and yes, it has arrived. Another hill-hill match for Rodney Morris. 10-10. He and Warren Kiamco play 1 rack to stay alive. Warren Kiamco, he won his last match 11-10 over Levan Corteza. Here we go. Rack number 21, Hill, Rodney Morris, and Warren Kiamco. Needs that 1 down, and it's going to drop. And he's got to bank at the 2.
And automatic position.
Position is there if he gets it.
Okay, let's see if he's from Western Kentucky. Oh,
it was tough to hold position to the 3. He had to go for it. He tried to spin it. Just caught the near point enough to keep it on the table.
Okay, can you get to the 3 here? He sure did. Uh-oh, you got to sweat this one out, Rodney. Your hill victories might be coming to a close.
Oh, he's moved the 9. He's just going to leave it there, but he moved the 9. I mean, if they had a referee and this was an official match, that would be a foul.
Yeah. Whenever we got a referee for the whole match, it's a foul touching any ball, not just the cue ball. Where are you, side pocket? Look out.
He's got a little bit of angle here.
Yeah, he likes this.
I hit it perfect.
Yeah.
You know, you've got to fear for Rodney now.
Yeah.
Went to the well once too often.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see anything bad happening here. Yeah, he got perfect. Crowd is silent.
Well, Rodney's putting his chalk away. Just wants to resettle himself. As I said, he already beat Levan Cortez 11-10 in the match leading up to this one, so this is going to be another 11-10 win for Warren Kiamco.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hear him? He knows it.
Kiamco
he knows it.
Is very confident here. Oh, that's a shame, but that's the way it goes.
Well, he knew the crowd wasn't exactly in his corner.
No.
But he also knows that these last 2 he could have kicked in. And Warren Kiamco moves on. Rodney Morris heads home. Kiamco will await the winner of Corey Duell and Johnny Archer. Another 11-10 thriller here in the Chalk-Off Arena.
Rodney Morris, a nice round of applause. Fifth place. Fifth place. And now you can come punch me out. Never mind, I haven't paid you yet. Rocket, great match.
It wasn't a great match. Not for Rodney.
Walker lost his first match. How's he doing? Lost his first match. How's he doing? Wow.
Well, Kiamco lost his first match and he's still going. He's won a bunch in a row, maybe 8 or 9 or something like that. Won a lot of matches. Okay. Jimmy Whites is going down there to interview Warren Kiamco.
Well, yet another dramatic finish from the Chalk-Off Arena here in the 33rd U.S. Open. Warren, you were down 7-3 at one stage in that match, but you stuck to your guns.
Yeah, I was glad that he missed a 4-ball. That's my, that's my turning point. When he missed the 4-ball over 7-ball behind the pocket, that's my turning point. After that, I came back.
You said that you were very tired and that you were shaking during that match.
Yeah, I was really, really tired. I'm telling the truth. Yesterday I was playing maybe 5 players. I have to wake up 9 o'clock, and the tournament was finished almost 3 in the morning. So I was tired and wake up early again. And now I play 4 matches. I have no energy.
You don't need any more tonight. You can get a good sleep tonight, Warren. He will sit back now, relax, and await the winner of the Johnny Archer Corey Duell match. Warren Kiamco still alive and kicking here in Chesapeake.